University, double majoring in crop biotechnology and horticultural plant breeding. I'm from China Grove, North Carolina, and was a member of the South Rowan FFA Chapter for 4 years. Throughout FFA, I was able to serve as Chapter Vice President my senior year and compete in numerous CDEs, most notably the Agri-Science Fair. I am also North Carolina State Star in Agri-Science for 2020. Some of my future plans include going to graduate school at NC State or another university and obtaining a PhD in horticultural science. My SAE in high school involved designing, conducting, and analyzing 3 large-scale Agri-Science Fair research projects on maximizing strawberry yields at my school's agronomy plots. I was able to compete at state and national level FFA conventions and win several awards. I enjoyed it so much that I decided to keep pursuing research, which brings me to my SAE today. I am an undergraduate research assistant at a small fruits plant breeding lab at NC State, where I get to work on campus in the laboratory as well as off campus at nearby greenhouses. I am also a temporary research technician for Piedmont Research Station in Salisbury, North Carolina, which is where I'm at right now. My FFA advisors, Ms. Allen and Mr. Overcash, are the ones who got me started on my SAE and have been my biggest supporters along the way. After I completed my first agri-science project my sophomore year, I absolutely fell in love with the process and knew that I wanted to learn everything I could about plants as well as the research process. Whenever I had questions, I would reach to my advisors, and they were always able to help me and guide me along the way. For that, I am forever grateful. One challenge with my SAE is that research takes a lot of time, a lot of hard work, and a lot of patience, which can be demanding. To have a career in research, you have to have a positive attitude because sometimes your experiments don't turn out the way you intended them to. You also have to have a lot of attention to detail. Most people don't even realize, but before you can even begin your project, you have to review other literature, you have to organize the project materials, you have to write your own protocols, and so much more. It's a very tedious and long process and requires a lot of energy, so a career in research isn't suited for everybody. In my case, I had to work to build up my stamina and energy levels to keep up. One thing I have learned from my SAE is what it takes to become a professional researcher. I have taken advantage of every opportunity presented to me. This started with conducting agri-science fair projects during high school, which soon led to completing internships, both at the Piedmont Research Station as well as the Kannapolis Research Institute. I then began working at the NC State plant breeding labs, which has allowed me to gain laboratory experience as well as fieldwork experience. All of my SAE experiences have shaped me into becoming a well-rounded individual, which will definitely help me in my future career. It is my hope to one day be admitted into a graduate program where I can pursue a PhD in horticultural science, to one day have a career as a plant researcher. My SAE will definitely help out with this goal, as it has allowed me to gain hands-on experience in both the laboratory setting as well as out in the field conducting field work. My SAE has taught me a lot about plants and has taught me that this is exactly the career that I belong in. Some advice I would give FFA members who are interested in starting up an SAE is to just put yourself out there and don't be afraid to try something new, as you never know what you may or may not like. As for me, I came from a non-agricultural background and took a big risk by deciding to take ag classes and start up my SAE. However, it paid off in the long run, and I found something that I'm truly passionate about. This same scenario could apply to you. And if not, SAEs are still helpful, as you'll figure out what you don't want to do as a career one day. SAEs are also a great way to gain hands-on experience and put the learning inside of the classroom to use outside in the real world.